Right, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. It's Friday the 29th of July and today I'm over in Leeds. I'm at Alwoodley Golf Club. This will be course number 115 this year. Meant to be the best in Yorkshire in a lot of people's eyes. I'm really looking forward to it. Today I'm playing in the Mizuno Pairs event, so I can't film while I'm playing. So I'll be filming the course this morning before I'm playing, and then I'll do my wee review after I've played. Course looks tremendous. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 115 of 2022. It's Alwoodley Golf Club. On the tee, the man back in Yorkshire, where they think with the Commonwealth Games starting that they should have their own team in Yorkshire. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! It's the first hole at Alwoodley, 388 yards. Wee bit of carry initially. Heathland looking, a couple of bunkers up near the green there. That's a closer look in at the green at the first at Alwoodley. Second tee at Alwoodley, 295 yards. Going up over there's a wee ridge there, and then I think it flattens out after that. Third hole, first of the par 5s, 485 yards. Looks like a kind of straight one, some bunkers to the left. A wee bit of carry over the Heathland bit, and I think that's the 16th coming down. She actually cross over, and that looks like up to the 16th green. Yeah, it's a very straight one, this one, the third hole, par 5. That's a look down as you get nearer to the green. That's the fourth hole. This looks a tough one. It's a big long one, 454 yards, and still calling it a par 4. Got the greenkeepers out early. That's the third green, but it's a kind of strange filming it when you're not playing. So I'm not out till 10 o'clock. It's about 7:45 in the morning. I'm just walking the course filming it first, and I look into the fourth green. Again, the hole's relatively straight, slight fade to the left, but the thing you've got to worry about is all the heather and all the rough on either side. You really want to make sure you're on the fairway, otherwise you're in a fair bit of trouble. There's a nice view of the fifth, 345 yards. Again, the bunker's there, and the fairway is running left to right, so there's a fair slope on it. So it's quite a difficult tee shot, bit of rough to carry to start off with, then rising up where the bunkers are. And this is the rise up to the fifth green. I said there's a large amount of bunkers to the left, to the right. Got to be accurate. This is the sixth hole here at Alwoodley. 391 yards, par 4, running down the south side of the course still. There's a big carry over the rough here. Looks quite far. That's tough hole. It's very reminiscent of Woodhall Spa that I played a couple of years ago. Class. This is the first of the par 3s at Alwoodley. We'll come to the seventh hole, so it takes a wee while before you get the first par 3. 141 yards. The usual bunkers surrounding the green. Wee bit of rough to carry before you get there. So accuracy again the key word. And this is the eighth hole, 496 yards, stroke index 1. It's going to dog leg round to the left. And it's a bit further down the fairway on the eighth hole. Green away down the distance there. If you try to take it on in two, you get the bunkers in the way and a whole bit of rough. I'm not sure how I'm going to play that later on. And here we are, even closer to the green at the 8th. So get this big bunker blocking the way if you want to take a shortcut. And then the fairway comes out again. And again a few more bunkers. Really clever hole, this one. Oh, it's the last hole on the front 9. The 9th hole, par 3, second to the par 3s, 186 yards. Again, numerous bunkers around. Plenty of rough if you go short. All about accuracy. This a look down the 10th at Alwoodley. Another par 5, 459 yards. It's going to dog leg to the left. The fairway for the drive. It's a big sweeping drive and it's sloping from right to left. So it's the start of the back nine. It's always better filming when I'm actually playing, but when I'm in a competition, say I can't do it. What I tend to do if I'm in the Mizuno Pairs events, if I've got an early morning tee off time, that's fine, get the game played, and then I film the course and film the players out. Well, I'm not teeing off till 10 o'clock, so I'm going to have to come round, film the course myself first, play the game, and then I've only got a couple of hours to go out and film the players on the course. All good fun though. And when you come up round the dog leg at the 10th, this is what greets you, the approach. Some big bunkers there, super downhill shot. As I said, you can't just roll it in because there's loads of obstacles sitting in front of the green. Oh, it's a tremendous hole, this one. Oh, just look at that green at the 10th with the bunkers. I said you can't just roll it down the hill because there's little hollows there. Oh, there's a wee lake as well, a wee pond just to the side. Sloping green, the pin is, oh, it's a horrible position. 11th at Alwoodley, it's par 3, 148 yards. You play over the hedge, bunkers galore, slightly raised green, so it's slightly higher than the tee. 12th hole at Alwoodley, 346 yards, par 4. Shorter than some of them, but there's a carry over the rough again. Looks as if it's going descending down, so you hit down into the valley and then rising up to the green. 13th hole at Alwoodley, 383 yards, par 4. That's a straight one. There's a series of fairway bunkers all in the way there. That's if you don't go in the rough. So you've got to try and hit it over them. Relatively straight. That's the 14th, par 3. Going to 179 yards. Again, they carry over the rough there. It's a wee bit longer than the 7th. That's the 7th green over there. And the tee there, so it actually runs parallel to it. I look from the tee at the 15th at Alwoodley, 381 yards. That's going to dogleg to the right. I can't actually see the fairway from the tee. Come over the wee ridge first. That's the approach to the 15th when it opens out. Again, you're going to have to fly the bunkers. And here at the 16th, 402 yards, par 4. Wee bridge over the ditch there. I can't see the fairway at the moment. And this is the fairway at the 16th, looking down towards the green. Your tee shot, actually, it's not a ditch, it's a pond. But there's no water in the left hand side and only a wee bit left in the right hand side pond. Have to be a bit careful in the 16th here because you cross the 3rd, unless you know about it. Well, you will have from played it earlier. You can see the players teeing off at 3rd just in the trees there. That's the 17th at Alwoodley. It's a real tough finish with 3 holes over 400 yards to finish with, 16, 17 and 18. 17th, 413 yards, crossing the road and the fence. Clubhouse down in the distance. So I get the last 2 holes heading towards the clubhouse. Looks as if it's going to drop down. Don't know if it doglegs or not. And this is the green at the 17th. You can't actually see it until the last 60, 70 yards because it drops down a wee bit. Not a steep drop, but there's a tall flag in there. A lot of rough about, a lot of danger about. Yeah, it's a tough hole indeed. Oh, this is an absolutely super closing hole here at Alwoodley, 440 yards, par 4. 17th green there, you come up to an elevated tee from there, so you have to wait till 17th green's clear. But no, the hole itself, punctuated by bunkers, left and right, all the way down, clubhouse at the bottom. Terrific hole to finish with. It's approach into 18. Fantastic clubhouse. First tee in the right hand side there. Right, that's me just finished on the 18th at Alwoodley. And I'll film the clubhouse as this player's coming up the 18th. What a cracker of a course it is. That's a real good test. The bunkering is absolutely superb. A lot of smaller bunkers but all strategically placed. Lots of rough, so you get some tremendous carries If you don't hit the fairways, you're in a bit of trouble in the rough. Course is top quality. As I said earlier, some of the people regard it as the premier course in Yorkshire. What am I going to give it? Well, it's nothing else but a 10 out of 10. Superb course. It says I was playing in the Mizuno Pairs events today. Didn't do particularly well, but never mind, still thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's all from my wee trip here today, and we're on to, I think I'm going down to Wales for a week. Looking forward to that. Thank you very much. Good night.